And good evening. Welcome to our first Basketball Tuesday night show of the new year. 15 area games to highlight. Let's get busy. We begin at the beautiful Camdenton High School gym down at the lake. Jeff City Jays traveling to face the Lakers. Camdenton in a white jersey with a big first half. John Manning drives in for Camdenton. Lakers with a turnaround jumper here would take a 24-9 lead at the half. Head coach Kenny Ash and his assistant Jim Byland on the left there. Former Jays coach. Totally different second half. Scott Stegman underneath 2 of his 16. Jays tied it up at the end of the third quarter. Jays on the break. Dylan Mason misses Mike Washington the tip. Mikey with 12. Jeff City shot 75% in the second half, outscoring Camdenton 48-21. Harold Robertson, big shots. He had 13. Jays win it 57-45. Quite a comeback. The 78th annual California boys basketball tournament tipping off tonight. The field is loaded. Elias coming in as a 2 seed, facing Fulton. Josh Smith the 3. Jamal Tatum, the former Crusader, and California coach Blair Scanlon talking things over. Hale Hench's good second effort for Elias here. Steve Malincrot doing the game. Daryl Davis, color commentary tonight on AM 900. Look at this. Aaron Vossen to Dion Hughes. Play 16-9 for Hughes. Hale Hench's 14 and 7 blocks. Elias doubles up on Fulton. 64-32 the final. That's 3 in a row for the Crusaders. The Mexico Bulldogs seated number 1 in this California Classic, opening with Versailles' Austin Reed. This guy can shoot for Mexico. 3 there, and the dog father is in the house. Woof, woof. Nick Jones underneath for Mexico. 29-14 Dogs at the half. And remember that guy? Dave Fox, the old Jays coach, watching on. Mexico wins it 58-28. The Southern Boone Eagles back at California, where they lost a close one last Friday night, playing the Pirates from Boonville tonight. Jason Luster. Milestone 3. That's 1,000 career points for Jason. Southern Boone, though, takes control. Nick Carlos with 22 in the first half alone. Finished with 35, including that 3. Friendly bounce on the iron. Southern Boone wins 72-58. To Fatima High School. Boys round robin tournament beginning tonight. The host Comets taking on Owensville. Patrick Schneiders. Huge night. 27. Nice bucket there. Dutchman trying him out a comeback. Cole Ferris nails the 3-pointer for Owensville. But it was all Fatima. This time John Fick left wide open. He had 3. Comets up 46-10 at the half. Reed Kessel, 3 more. Fatima with 17 threes on the night. Comets win big, 76-28. The other 2 teams playing in the Fatima boys tourney, Moberly and St. Elizabeth. Hornets from St. E in the white, Jared Bax. Nice feed to Austin Heckemeyer. But check out the Moberly delivery here. Javon Spiller to Daniel Collier. That's a lay-in for 2. Rashawn Smith, the long 2 for the Spartans, as Moberly beat St. Elizabeth tonight in Westphalia. More basketball in Osage County. The Chamois Pirates are always tough at home, hosting the Eugene Eagles. Eagles striking first sophomore Cody Shaw. Nice spin move, leads to the jumper. Oh, baby, you gotta like that. Chamois strikes back. Jacob Traxel, nice dish to Clayton Cushel. He had 27 points, 15 boards. Back and forth game. Cade Fry nails the jumper. Jacob Traxel, though, the rock for the Pirates. Able to drive to the basket for 2. Chamois wins it. They are 8-2, 64-56 winners over Eugene. Back to Montauk County. Billy Jeffries and the Tipton Cardinals, one of the great mascots in mid-Missouri, taking on the Tigers from Smithton. Redbirds' Ethan Keckner had 19. You saw 2 of them. Referee of the night, Eddie Mulholland. How can you argue with that guy? One of the nicest guys around. How about some Tipton teamwork? Colin Nolting to Dylan Cooper. Nicely done, Tipton. They win it 54-42. The Blair Oaks Falcons won their first 8 games of the season before dropping all 3 at the Kehoe Grade 8. A chance to make it back-to-back wins in the new year, playing the Indians in Hallsville tonight. Great start for the boys in green. Kyle Disler steals, drives, and scores. Draws the foul. More Blair Oaks on transition. Ben Cooper grabs the Hallsville save attempt, pulls down, scores from 10 feet away. Later on, inbounds, Austin Kempker gets the steal and the bucket. Falcons up 11. Kempker With a game-high 16, Blair Oaks goes on to win it 75-59. The Falcons are 10-3 on the season. The South Callaway basketball tournament is underway in Mocaine. Tony Brandt and the host Bulldogs opening with rival North Callaway. One of the best games of the night. Heading to the fourth quarter, North Cal led by one. South Callaway's Garrett Rudroff put the Bulldogs on his back. 13 fourth quarter points. He had 16 overall. Game tied 43 all. Under a minute left. Zach Eads gets the rebound and basket and is fouled. South Callaway's Conrad Kemper drains the three to make it a 2-point game. Thunderbirds on top. They will get one more shot to retake the lead. It's blocked. North Callaway hits some free throws to ice the win, 50-46 in dramatic fashion over South Callaway. Top-seeded Herman Bearcats at the South Callaway tournament taking on Russellville. The Indians, Levi Kerr with a hook shot here. He led Russellville with 13 points, but this game would belong to Herman. They dominated. Jake Shanuth with 28 points, 17 rebounds. Herman wins 69-35. More first-round plays. South Callaway Middle School gym, Aarrisburg and Montgomery. Your upset special. Montgomery senior Cameron Parrish grabs the board, puts it back up and in for the Wildcats. Harrisburg answers. Nice shot by Eric Penton, but it was Montgomery pulling off the upset. Caleb Davis got a rebound and basket. Montgomery wins it by 10, 71-61. And the final first-round game at South Callaway, New Bloomfield and New Haven. Junior Blake Eggers puts in the floater for the Shamrocks of New Haven. New Bloomfield right back. Nice passing, Ethan Massman, who hits the three-pointer. New Haven rolls, though. Shamrock 63-32 over New Bloomfield. On your boys' scoreboard, Fayette wins. Bruce Marshall, 1,000 career points. He had 33 tonight. Cole Camp a winner. MSD is now 7-2. Good job, Bob Washington and friends. Bell over Lynn. Calvary loses to Climax Springs. Otterville wins over Jamestown. And California defeats Eldon at that California tournament. Let's go northern Boone County. Sturgeon Bulldogs hosting Glasgow. Lance Aarons bouncing to Jason Miller here. Aarons, the assist. He had 14 points. Spencer Kelly, big night, 22 points. Greg Bisher, Sturgeon Bulldogs improved to 9-2 on the season, 66-54 over Glasgow. Girls basketball, JC High tonight. Lady Jays welcoming Waynesville. Jeff City scored 43 in the first half. Shelby Mustaine, nice post move. The freshman Nafisa Collier had a big night, 28 points. Collier will get the second effort here. Lady Jays win over Waynesville. Girls scoreboard, Helias over St. Charles West at the Union Tournament. Sturgeon wins. Fayette wins. Smithton over Tipton. Climax Springs defeats Calvary, and Otterville is now 12-1 with a win. Wrestling, Jays 42-30 over Rockhurst. 15 games to choose from for our Pizza Hut delivery of the night. Top assist comes from that Tipton game. Look at this great teamwork. Colin Nolting, touch to Dylan Cooper, 4 touches in all. Cardinals take home the Pizza Hut delivery of the night. That is it for a Basketball Tuesday night. In case you missed any scores, go to our website, connectmidmissouri.com. College basketball, Baylor beats K-State, Manhattan, Mizzou at Iowa State tomorrow night. 7 p.m. start at Ames. Blues win 3-0 over the Canadians. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Basketball Tuesday night has been brought to you by Carpet Values, Midwest Block and Brick, Christensen Construction, Body Magic, and Central Missouri Athletics.